time has finally come to open my most valuable package to date and change the course of my collection forever. Hey guys, Liam here. I'm super excited to share this video with you guys because this is a big change for my collection. I'm starting to collect something a little bit different. As you may have seen from one of the shorts I uploaded recently, I am starting to collect ancient coins. And so this is a new chapter for my collection. So I'm super excited to share it. Let's get right into it. I'm more than ready to get into this. I'm super excited to see what these look like in person. So without further ado, let's pull that tab. They're gonna be in here. So in this blue paper, which is my invoice, are two ancient coins. One of these coins is actually the most valuable coin that I've ever purchased. The other one, not so much, but is still a very, very cool ancient coin, which is going to be part of my collection for a very long time. And this really marks a turning point in my collection as I'm learning to grow and collect new things. As you can see from this invoice, the hammer price of $520 with a total of $624 makes this my new most expensive single purchase by like about $180. In addition with the other purchase as well as the other fees, this is by far my most expensive purchase, almost double the amount. Let's see which one comes out first. Will it be the expensive one or the less expensive one? Looks like there's some pedigreed paper here, so that's the pedigree of the coin. And I think this is going to be the more valuable one. So it looks like here that this previously sold for $1,500. Not sure if that's true, but that's definitely pedigreed paper. And wow, oh my gosh, that's insane. In person, the depth of that strike, the relief on that coin already, I'm not even looking at it up close, is striking. And it's, wow, it's like so much cooler than I expected. Okay, so we'll look at a little bit closer at that one later. I'm not sure what all those papers are, but it did say on the site that it would come with some dealer tags. So that's already well beyond expectations, and I haven't even like looked that close at it. And then here's the other one. And that as well. Wow, the relief on the relief on that is already, wow, that's like so much thicker than I thought it'd be. Okay, that is amazing. Let's get a closer look at these, and also this pedigreed dealer tag is very interesting. This is really cool. I cannot get enough of this. All right, so let's take a look at this one first. I think this is the star of the show for sure. Rare obverse legend. So this rare obverse legend that they're talking about is Syracusan. So there's a sigma, and it ends with the new, and this spells out, essentially it spells out Syracuse. And that's really, really interesting. There it is. That's the obverse. So that essentially spells out Syracuse. But this one is the most interesting to me. Ekonopoulos Numismatics, $1,500. I'm going to have to look that one up to see if it actually sold for that much, and I'll get back to you on that. So now after obtaining these two coins, this is my full ancient coin collection. And let's talk about a little bit about exactly why I'm collecting these and what I'm collecting. So as you can see here, the main goal of my collection is to build a set of the 12 Olympian gods. But in general, I'm going for anything that has to do with mythology or symbolism and art in the ancient culture. And the reason I'm doing that is because a lot can be said about the ancient society based on the deities and the gods and the symbolism that they used on their coins. A good example of this is actually with US coins. As you know, we feature Liberty on our coins a lot, and she's actually derived from the Roman god of Libertas. Take the peace dollar and the Morgan dollar, for example. On the Morgan dollar's reverse, we have the eagle clutching both olive branches and some arrows. But as you can see, the eagle is facing towards the olive branches, meaning that we as a society favor peace over war. And then take this peace dollar, you can see in the talons of the eagle, there are no more arrows, meaning that after World War I, we were fully in favor of peace over war. So a lot can be said about a society based on just the symbolism shown on the coins. And that is exactly why I have decided to collect mythology and the symbolism in that way on ancient coins. It's almost for the same reason that a lot of people collect ancient Roman emperors, because it's a part of history and it provides an insight to the ancient society. Take this coin from the Roman Empire, for example, and on the obverse is featured Roma, and the reverse is the she-wolf and the twins. The twins are Romulus and Remus, and their story in mythology explains the founding of Rome, and then Roma is the personification of Rome itself. These two symbols are very fitting to be on a coin that commemorates the Roman Empire itself. This ancient coin is one of my favorite ancient coins that I own, and it's also my first ancient coin. On the obverse of this coin is featured Helios. Helios personifies the sun in ancient Greek mythology, and he's also the patron god of the island of Rhodes. In fact, the Colossus of Rhodes, which is actually one of the 7 ancient wonders of the world, a giant statue which was located in the harbor of Rhodes, was likely a depiction or a giant statue of this god. And on the reverse of this coin is actually a rose, which itself is a play on words of the name of the island itself, Rhodes. So that's another symbol that means something to the society where this was made. I love this coin because this is a very, very beautiful design on the front. I love the flowing curly hair and the radiant crown. And I think that is very, very fitting for a god who personifies the sun. This coin was made in Sicily, Syracuse, which was a very, very strong maritime city. They had a strong navy, and a lot of their trade was based on the ocean, which makes Poseidon, the god of the sea, a very fitting god to put on the front of their coins. So there's Poseidon right there, and then on the reverse is a trident, the main weapon used by Poseidon. And then on either side of the trident, you can see some dolphins. They don't really look like dolphins, but that's what they are. And then those Greek legends spell out Hieranos, which is Hieron, so of Hieron, which is the ruler at the time. And for one of the new coins that you saw me unbox today, this one features Mercury. The Greek equivalent of Mercury was Hermes, and you may know him as the messenger of the gods, the god of commerce, the god of the roads, the god of messengers. And what a more fitting person to put on the obverse of a coin, the god of commerce. Being an anonymous issue, it's hard to say exactly why the designers decided to put Mercury on the obverse of this coin, but it'd be pretty easy to say that since he's the god of merchants and commerce, there was likely a message about a strong economy, and of course, he's just a really fitting person to put on the obverse of a coin. As you can see here, the legends SC stands for Senato Consulto, which essentially translates to from the Senate of Rome. And then right in the middle there is a Caduceus, which is a symbol of Mercury. And finally, another coin from Syracuse. This one features Zeus Hellenius, which translates to Zeus worshipped by all the Hellenes or all the Greeks. Zeus Hellenius is an epithet of the king of the gods, Zeus, and this version of Zeus is most commonly attributed to the bringer of the rains. And there's a lot more mythology and a deeper story that goes into this character, which I can't get into in this video, but maybe in a future one. So by putting this character on the obverse of this coin, the Syracusans were likely worshipping this god. At this time in Sicily's history, Syracuse was minting all of the coins for the whole entire island of Sicily. And so also by putting this character on this coin, they were likely declaring the whole island of Sicily as Greek. Another interesting detail about this character is that he is unbearded, which is pretty uncommon for Zeus on ancient coins. Most of the time you'll see him with a full beard. And so often this character is actually mistaken for Apollo if it's not given a proper designation. And so Zeus, being the king of the gods, the most powerful god of all of them, this coin is a direct worship to him and a statement of their religion. And then you can also see the legends there. They spell out of Syracuse or from Syracuse. It translates loosely to that. Of course, I don't speak like ancient Greek or anything, but you can see. And then on the reverse is an eagle, a star, and a thunderbolt. And each of these three things represent sort of different things. The eagle is a common symbol associated with Zeus because it's the skies. The thunderbolt, similar to Poseidon's trident, is just the main weapon used by Zeus. And then the star, I'm not 100% sure, but I've seen the star present on a lot of other coins from Sicily, so I think it's most likely a form of mint mark. And then again, that same legend on the back spells out from Syracuse, or of the Syracusans. So this one's by far my favorite, but they're all really, really cool in their own way, and they each tell their own unique story. So let me know what you think about the start of my ancient coin collection, and also let me know what you think about my approach to collecting ancient coins. And something I'd love to do, I'd love to go into a deep dive about one of these specific coins. Today, I just kind of went over the design elements and what it says about the ancient society, but I'd love to go even deeper about that society, about the coin, about the characters and everything. I'd like to go deeper about some of these coins in the future. So in the comments below, let me know which of these coins you'd like to see a deep dive on first. Man, this one, I'll just say that one gets my vote, but I'll let you guys decide. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm excited for this new chapter in my coin collection. I'll still be collecting classic commemoratives, $1 bills, and everything I always have been collecting. Soon you can see a video about another thing I've started collecting recently, all that, and all sorts of videos coming soon. So yeah, like I said, I'm still collecting everything else, but this is just a new part of coin collecting, a new niche that I'm excited to start getting into as well. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.